What's up, everybody? It's a day in the life with a chemo bag. I'm gonna go run some errands and get some stuff done and get my new glasses. My new glasses are here finally. I'm super excited. So, gonna come with? So yeah, got a chemo bag. So essentially, I go to chemo once every other week, and I do it for 2 hours in the hospital, and then the rest of the time is a 48-hour straight pump. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's a pump. It goes in and into my port in my chest. That gives me chemo for 48 hours straight. And it looks like just like a little machine. It kind of sounds like a cassette player when it disperses stuff. So it disperses stuff, I think, like every 30 seconds or a minute. It just pumps it into me. It's pretty obnoxious when it comes to like the sleeping part of my life, just because I can't sleep on, I haven't been able to really sleep on my stomach or my sides really at all, but this definitely makes it to where I can't because I have a big old needle stuck into my chest. So not very fun, but it's there and we're getting over it. But it's been an experience so far this time. Symptoms have been a little bit worse. I didn't feel super great yesterday. I feel much better today, but I did not feel great yesterday. Yesterday I felt pretty nauseous and I had a bad headache. Today I woke up, I feel pretty okay for the most part. I've got really bad cold sensitivity. So one of the side effects of the treatment that I'm on is cold sensitivity. My fingers and my throat both have really, really bad cold sensitivity, which means that I was trying to explain it to my guys a lot yesterday when I was out playing games with them, and I was trying to figure out a way to explain it. And the best way I can explain it, at least for my throat, is if I drink anything very cold, so ice cream, even just a drink that has ice in it, or anything that's been in the fridge, if I drink anything really cold, it feels like what it would probably feel like if you were to break a light bulb and swallow it. Really sharp pains all the way down through my throat, which is not great. Whenever it happens, I kind of just, whatever it is, I just sit down because the nurses had said that if I drink too much at one time that's like that, my throat can start having spasms and it's not a good thing. So usually during this chemo treatment now, I take everything out of the fridge that I would normally drink, so it just gets room temperature, so it makes it easier for me to drink the things that I want to. My fingers as well. My fingers have been especially bad this time around. So cold sensitivity on just a touch. So anything that's really significantly cold, when I touch it, it burns my fingers. Kind of a similar style burn. The way I think of that one is if I was to go pick up a cube of dry ice. How your fingers would like stick to it and burn. It's kind of the feeling you get in your fingers, and I found in your toes as well. So anything super cold causes some crazy side effects with cold, which was not the case the last time around in 2013. So this is a new thing that I'm having to figure out. But if that's the worst of it, then I can handle that. That's something that's easily avoidable. The nausea is the one thing I'm super nervous about, but it hasn't been super, super bad. Like, I haven't had to take my medication for it yet. So like, I'm hoping it just kind of stays that way. I don't have to. Now, granted, when I go in, they give me enough Zofran basically through an IV to last me for 3 days. So typically I'm not going to feel anything for the first couple days. And the fact that I did feel some nausea yesterday kind of worries me a little bit when it comes to when that wears off, like throughout the next week. So we'll see how that goes. But I'm excited to get the pump off tomorrow. So basically how the pump works is when I'm done with my initial treatment in the hospital, they take the same line they've put into my port, and they attach this box, and it feeds chemo into my body for 48 hours straight. And at the end of that 48 hours, it has a little timer on it. So at the end of the 48 hours, just like more actually like 46, then I go in and they remove the pump off there. They have it timed out perfectly to where by the time I'm in there, it just ended, so I don't have to wait around at all. Typically that would be the case where I'm not waiting. I just get it taken off, I can leave, we're done. It takes 5 minutes. But my iron was so low, and it has been so low for a while, that they're doing iron infusions, just to make sure that that doesn't cause any significant problems for me down the road. So I'm in there for usually about another half hour to an hour. Well, they do that through the port, and then they take the port out, and I'm free to leave. And I'm free to leave for a whole week, essentially, 2 weeks total. So from Thursday till Tuesday of not the following week, but the week after. And then I do it again, and that will be my 3rd treatment, and I have 12 total. So basically just counting down the days, you know. I had my 2nd appointment with my oncology doctor, and he stated that my liver enzymes were a little higher than they wanted to see them. So he was slightly concerned about that at first. He looked back through my history. I've had weird liver problems, it seems like, for a while now, so he's lightened up a little bit from that. He just wants to do a ultrasound on my liver, so that appointment will be coming up sometime soon, where we'll do that, and we'll check out my liver just to make sure that it's doing okay. As long as it's doing fine, then we're rocking and rolling. I do have to watch out for some various different issues that could arise, but I haven't had any of those type of side effects. So doctor said if that keeps up, then we should be done with this in no time, hopefully. I can't get sick. That's the biggest thing. If I get sick on a chemo week, I have to push that chemo week back, which can cause some problems. Extend the time that I'm having to get chemo, and I don't want to do that at all. So I'm trying to avoid being sick at all costs, which is not the easiest thing in the world, but we're getting there. So we'll see how it goes. But it's time to go in and get my glasses, and then we're gonna head over to Best Buy for a little bit. I want to go look at a different mic for my streaming setup. The one that I have is great. I love it, but it seems to pick up on too much noise around me. So I like to find something that's a little bit more direct and has some noise isolation. So we'll go look through Best Buy a little bit and see what we can find. There's a Shure microphone I was looking at. I'm not ready to dabble into XLR quite yet. It's a little bit more expensive than I would like to look at, but that is something I've been researching, considering as well. But I did find a Shure microphone that got really good reviews, so we're gonna give it a shot. So I'll take you along with me on those things, but let's go in and get the glasses. All right, just left the glasses place. Had these Ray-Ban Meta glasses for probably like 6 months, 7 months, something like that, and haven't been able to put some lenses into them. Just haven't had the time, and so I decided to get that done. Finally have some new smart glasses, and I'm pretty dang excited about it. So let's go over to Best Buy now and take a look and see what kind of microphones we can find, and go from there. For those of you who's wondering, I did go ahead and get transitions. I feel like with Ray-Bans, you gotta have them in sunglasses. If you don't, then it's twisted around me. There we go. If you don't, then it's a little weird. So I got transition lenses. Mostly just because I was so tired of swapping out my glasses in the car to be able to see in the sunlight. So here we are. I am super excited about them. So they are the Ray-Ban Meta glasses, and smart glasses. I haven't had a chance to really play with them just because I can't see out of them originally. Now that I have my own glasses prescription in them, I can. So, one second, let me get out of this parking spot real quick. So yeah, but they have cameras, which is nice, so I can do some POV type style vlogs for you guys. Biggest thing for me that I thought was cool is just the ability to listen to music and still hear the things around me. I have in-ear buds, and I love them, and I wear them pretty much everywhere, but also I feel kind of rude sometimes. People are trying to like talk to me, and I don't realize it. So being able to listen to my music and do the things that I want to do is pretty nice. There's some other cool features that I'm excited to use. There's translation, live translation in them, which is something that I could think would be pretty useful. And lots of other just really cool features that I'm excited to try out and kind of talk with you guys about. I think it'd be fun to kind of let you in on the little exploration of these glasses as I get to use them a little bit more. But yeah, I'm excited for them. So we're gonna go over to Best Buy, and we're going to just take a look and see what kind of microphones we can find. I think I might put you guys into my Meta glasses for this one and take you along on a little shopping excursion. See what we can find. May not leave with anything, but I want to at least start looking, find something that's got a little bit more directional sound, because the one that I have, I've set it up, I've gone through the EQs, I've gone through everything I could think of, and I've got it to where it picks up my voice really well, but if I'm not talking for, let's say, 20-30 seconds, and obviously I have kids like I've mentioned, it will pick them up all of a sudden, and it pulls them into the mic like they're sitting right next to me, which is super strange. So I just wanted to find something that's a little bit more, and I think it's because it's the way that the mic is set up, it pulls the sound from all around the room versus directional. So we're gonna try directional type mic, and hopefully that fixes the problem. I may have to rearrange my office a little bit because the way that my office is set up, my back is to the door. There isn't a door there. It's like my back is to like the little entryway to my office. And the kids' hangout area is right behind. And so where I'm sitting, I feel like the sound is just bouncing off the walls and coming through that entrance and hitting the mic. And I think that's the biggest problem. So I may have to rearrange my office. I don't want to do that, just because it's already pretty small as is. It's just a little room in the basement that I thought would work perfect for an office. So we'll see. I don't necessarily want to rearrange. It's a big pain. I've done a lot in that room, so having to move everything around would be a little bit of a nuisance, but I'll do it if I need to, and get that sounding better, because I stream a lot, and I want to have a nice crispy sound. So yeah, well, let's get in there. I will take you along with me through my thought process of things. Like I said, love technology. Technology is a big thing for me, so when I go into Best Buy, it's kind of like my little geek out zone. I get to play with some stuff, so I'll take you along with me. Let's do that. Alright, let's take a look at my favorite store. Some of these things like this I've been considering, but my fingers are so fat. I don't feel like, I guess that would fit. 13. You know, I want to get a Samsung ring. I've been thinking about it for a while now. But there's a lot of different things that I think about. Technology is very overwhelming in a way for me, just because of all the different things that that I would like to have. Like, I would love to look at these Roadcasters, but I'm not gonna spend $400 on it. You know, like, this is one of the other mics I was looking at. I think this one, I was wrong. It's not. I want to say it was USB and XLR, but it's not, I don't believe. Let's take a look at it. Pod mic. Yeah, I believe this is just XLR. Otherwise, this would probably be the one that I would go with. I love Rode products. I think they're fantastic. Just not quite ready for these prices. And this is more what I'm looking at right now. I heard some good reviews on it. And I think that it might be what I'm looking for exactly. However, I do want to go look at one other thing super quick. So let's go do that really fast. So what we're going to be looking at is some Elgato products. They do have an XLR over here. If it's not super expensive, then I would consider it. So let's just take a quick look. We have a XLR here. 141, which isn't terrible. And if we did this and paired it up with the microphone, we might have something going on here. This is just a basic one, but it would do the trick. You're looking at about 244, 250 total, which isn't terrible. I don't think that sounds bad at all. And then I'd have more like what I'm looking for. I'm pretty sure that this will work with the Rode mics. Let's take a gander. Let's take a gander. Wave, XLR, and pod mic. Cool. So it does look like it would work with it, which sounds like a pretty good deal to me. Hook these two up to each other. 141. I think we could do that. We could swing that. And that will get me more like what I'm looking for in terms of sound quality. Yeah, I think we'll do that. We'll do that. All right, so what did we get exactly? So this is a digital mixing studio station. It's not like a super fancy one, but it is something to get started, especially with the XLR microphones, which generally run a little bit crisper and cleaner, which is this. So we got the pod mic by Rode. I've done quite a bit of research for just entry-level XLR mics. I don't need anything super fancy, but I definitely want something better than what I've got. The sound quality on them is just more isolating. It makes your voices sound crisper. You get more of the basses and things like that you get in your voice. So it sounds more natural, which is kind of what I was looking for. I'm just looking for something that gives me a little bit cleaner sound overall, and I think this will do the trick. So I'm pretty excited about that. We'll go home and set it up, and I'll give you a little side-by-side comparisons to my mics, so you can kind of get an idea of what that looks like and the differences that it can make once I have everything going. So yeah, pretty excited for that. It's been a eventful day. I still feel pretty okay. I don't feel sick or anything like that, which is a good sign. We'll see. The day is still early, and you never know. Looks like we're gonna get a little bit of rain today, though, which I'm kind of excited for. Apparently, so yesterday it was 80 degrees out. Was our high. It was super, super nice out. Had a beautiful day. Tonight it's supposed to snow. So that just gives you a little look into our Midwest life here. Is we don't have consistent weather. We had crazy tornadoes just a couple days ago in the area. If you were there in the stream, then you probably know what I'm talking about. They weren't scary at all, but they were there. Then we had 80-degree weather following that up, and now snow. We don't live normal around here, which also makes it really hard to plan and things like that, just because we got different weather all the time. But yeah, supposed to snow, which I doubt it will actually snow. They tell us we're gonna get snow and it never actually happens, but we'll see. Let's get home. Let's get this stuff set up. I'll show you guys a little bit, and we'll go from there. So as you can tell, it's definitely the next day. I got distracted yesterday trying to get this all set up. I ended up having to go to the store like 3 more times just to get all the pieces that I needed for this mic. I didn't realize it didn't come with the cable I needed and a few other things. So here we are now. Got it all done. If you can tell, I got the mic on. I got the XLR all set up and pretty. So I just got to mess with the settings on that a little bit more and get those configured. And then I should be rocking and rolling for stream. But yeah, that's about it for this time. I just wanted to kind of wrap things up and ask you guys real quick, because I'm just curious. What did the horse say after it tripped? Help! I've fallen and I can't giddy up. All right, that's way too corny, but later, everybody.